Helen here with Eyes on the Game, and I'm being joined by Mr. Paulie Malignaggi. Last time we spoke, just a few weeks ago, we were talking about Conor McGregor, his social media post that he mentioned your name in. Any updates in regards to any of that or whatnot?
Well, I was told today by Brian Campbell at the weigh-in show that apparently Conor now has a new documentary with some footage from the sparring. And I thought I had heard that there was going to be a documentary showing like the entire sparring session, but I was told by Brian that there is no full footage. There is just select chosen footage again, which is what I predicted when they told me there were going to be full footage. I don't know what else to tell you about this guy. I've said it in some recent interviews. There were some gay rumors, and I'm not the one that started them. They were told to me right after I had gotten into the beef with him, but it's modern times, and I never ran with them because I don't care about that really. Number one, and number two, I also feel like anytime somebody gets famous, these kind of rumors start. So I as much as I dislike them, I'm like, I'm not gonna go with those rumors. They kind of they don't look so real to me, And then of course, we've gone back and forth in the time since and whatnot, he'll strategically make a post every once in a while. He'll strategically put a highlight into documentary. He did it right after the fight, and now he's put it in this documentary, I guess, recently. He put a post up about a month ago. So I think there's definitely something that he's getting at, in terms of keep on doing this, because then he knows, people are going to ask me about him and whatnot. So, I had heard there were some gay rumors about him after I got into the beef with him, but I know I didn't really pay attention to them. And then recently, when all this stuff kept coming out again and again and again, I started to think to myself, somebody who does this would either A, be looking to fight me, or B, have a plan to eventually release all the footage so that, we can stop talking about this, And he doesn't do it. He just keeps doing all this other stuff, but then he doesn't do it. So it dawned on me, recently, I said, wait a minute. Those people that had told me, because there were several that had told me, they were from his area and he had like a gay relationship on the side going on for years. And I said, you know what? I was like, this is weird, but maybe they're right. Maybe this is not about a fight at all. Because think about it. If you're a straight guy, why would you put out and continuously want to have you on my mind if you don't A, have an intention to fight me, or B, have an intention to put out this footage? There's like a sexual fetish deviance for him, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I like I said, I almost feel bad for him because, in 2019 he would be praised if he just came out of the closet, but this is like a closeted issue, and I hope he is able to overcome his demons, because regardless of how many women you've been with, you can still be gay, there's nothing wrong with that, but the saying, you can build 100 bridges, but you suck one cock and you're a cocksucker. It's unfortunate for Conor that he can't come to grips with that in this modern day and age that we live in, but I hope he does. I'm rooting for him. Maybe he is a showman, so maybe he has a plan to do a cartwheel out of the closet instead of just walking out of the closet and letting us know that he is in his showman type of way. But I hope that he's able to overcome these demons, because I assure him he'd be praised. And starting with me first, I would give him a hand for praise him, because I kind of figured this out publicly before anybody else did, and I hope that he overcomes these demons.
But who started those rumors?
Some Irish people actually that had come up to me, in different points, because he's not as well liked in Ireland as people realize. There's a lot of Irish people that come up to me and they tell me about him, and they're not really fond of him, But there were some people from around his way, and they didn't even know each other. They came up to me and then said this thing. I heard it from one group of people, then I heard it from a different group of people. So, and I was like, whatever, this is stupid. I'm like, this is not true. Maybe I dislike the guy, but it's not true. But now I put it like, when you put two and two together, you get four. Like I started putting it together, and you started to put it together, and you realize, like, no matter what, Oscar de la Hoya showed us you can go for women and still be gay. You know what I'm saying? So I think Conor McGregor is in that boat. Don't be surprised if he comes out with fishnet stockings when he cartwheels out of the closet. But I'll be the first one to give him a hand if he does. If he does. And maybe his fans are like mad about this, because maybe they have the homophobic feelings about that. But you shouldn't. I think you should actually root for him more if he's gay, because it would if he comes out of the closet, it would be more a sign of bravery that he has never shown before. It's not like he has any balls, he doesn't show any bravery. So it would be the first brave thing he did if he does come out of the closet and admit to it.
Finally, about Conor, are there any kind of last words you have to say or to him?
No, that's it. I wish him well in his endeavors. I think it's a sad thing that this was actually never about a fight. When he first started doing all this, I thought like it was maybe about a fight, and he wanted to kind of right the wrongs that he had in the training session, instead of actually just lying about how it all really went down. I thought maybe in his mind he couldn't sleep, and he eventually wanted to right those wrongs. But instead he's just making more wrongs. He's trying to go at me in a sexual way. It's unfortunate. I thought I went to camp to help out and to spar and to get him ready for a big fight, but in reality I was there on some kind of sexual fetish of his, and it's unfortunate because I don't go that way, and it's unfortunate because in 2019 it's not just women that go through sexual harassment, it's also straight guys, in this particular situation anyway, using this as an example, but it's okay. I feel like the Me Too movement we can stand up for ourselves.
Wait, so you're saying that or you feel Conor sexually harassed you?
No, I feel like Conor brought me into camp on something sexual as opposed to just for sparring. That's what I think. I think it was all for his sexual fetish.
But so do you think that he will be fighting Donald Cerrone next, or what do you think is kind of next for him?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell, whatever, you can't really take him very seriously, he might say one thing and it actually means something else, he's not the kind of guy you take very seriously. I mean, this is a guy that got beat from pillar to post a couple months ago, and then he's walking around like nothing ever happened a week later. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the king of denial. So I don't know what you have going on with him, but hey, I guess all the fans can stay tuned, right?